wanted to come on and do a little chat. It's not going to be too long, she says, because I need to straighten this craft room yet again. I said to Phil, I need to straighten this. Like, straighten it all the time. It's like, if you're a crafter and whatever else you do, you just know that you make a mess, tidy it up, make a mess, tidy it up. Got some jewellery in the background. Had to change the room around again. Put the table up when I need it, take the table down when I'm not using it. What is... Oh my god, what is that? Like an albino green fly, apart from its white. Hi, and if Amanda, you know who you are if you're there, because I know you can't comment, but we don't know why, but I've got a friend, a YouTube friend, who's been into the same stuff as me, and she sent me her own handmade, well, natural honey from her own bees in her own garden. She does have a channel. I can't remember if it's called Amanda's Bee Garden or something. I'm going to have to find out because I know she can't say on here because she can't comment. But it arrived today, Amanda. I've got a message you after to say thank you, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and we have had some. So it's natural from her own bees, from her own beehive, and it's beautiful. I've actually got it in my brew. So there was a gift from Amanda. So that's beautiful. It's just so nice when she told me the other day, I want to send you some honey, some of my honey, and I was like, oh my god. So I'm going to find out if she's making this to sell, and I'll let you know, but I think she is. But I've got one, a gift. It's just beautiful when you get gifts off other people that you've known on YouTube but not known anywhere else. It's nice. And this chat was about uplifting. I can't remember what I wrote, if anyone remembers what the title is that I've actually wrote on it. Uplifting. What's the title? I'm going to have a look because I can't remember what I wrote. So, what do I think of the new pub passports? I haven't got a clue because I don't really go out, even though we said we might go to the pub tomorrow to watch the football, depending on what's going on in our area. I haven't got a clue, but if you have to have a pass, I mean, as far as I know, it's not happening in my area, and if it is, we won't go into the pub. But I will be watching football tomorrow. That football thing's going to come up in a minute because I'm going to be talking about that. What was I looking for? Oh yeah. So, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm looking for my channel because I can't remember what I called it. Uplifting each other, keep shining and breaking free. We are coming through, you know, a lot of people say, I can't say the word, the prefaces, the pendulum point, or whatever point we're at the minute, because that's why it's so crazy. And I've got one of my necklaces on today. I've done quite a few of these necklaces. Hi Mary, hi Dobsy. So, uplifting each other. One thing I will say, the other week when I was talking about how I just sort of went quiet for a few days, it didn't really last that long, is last week and the week before, the energy was so dense. I was personally like, flipping heck, you know, I can feel this energy. It felt quite dense, like the dark side's trying, but we already know that. To me, personally, it was like the dark energy is trying to pull people back into 3D, to get into arguments, to, hi Julie, to go back into that sort of, the old, dragging you back into your old routines and stuff like that, or trying to stop you from getting into new ones. Personally, that's how I felt, and it was a really weird 2 weeks, and it did make me feel a bit like down a little bit, not that I normally get like that, but hi Ricardo, but I didn't stay in it because I know we're in this spiritual war, and I know that's the weapon used against us. So I knew to just rest and sit with it, but I also knew to hurry up and get back out of it, because at the minute we have to shine our light so bright. And the thing is, with shining your light, however you do it, you have to keep doing it. It's not like I'm shining it, now I'm going to sit here. You've got to keep shining it, especially through what seems the darker times. the harder times, the tougher times, you've still got to keep shining no matter what. No matter what, we push forward, we hold on, we stand up. No matter what, we shine our light, no matter what, no matter what's going on around us, no matter what we're seeing, no matter what we're being told, no matter what your partner may be saying or anything like that, no matter what's going on around you in your vicinity, in your environment, you shine your light. That's how I felt. This week started to shift around. Monday still felt a bit funny, but I could feel the shift in energy. Yesterday felt really, I think yesterday for me personally felt more of like, yeah, that's gone now. And then someone saying, the Schumann resonance again was off chart, as we all know. So we've got to hold the light with that as well, and all this energy going on. So I don't know personally what you lot have been feeling, but that's what I've been feeling. You've been working flat out. Yeah, and then something happened this week also yesterday, which I knew there was a shift because something really good has happened, and I can't tell you about it yet. It will be in a couple of weeks, and I'll let you know what that is when the time happens, if it happens. So I'm just keeping that shush for now. But apart from that, what the biggest thing that helps me, because when I say we're helping each other, uplifting each other, is when I'm looking around, because this is what's good about the internet, looking at stuff, observing other people, other things, is, like I said, we're not getting too stuck up in the 3D of what's going on in the news and stuff like that, even though you have to be aware of stuff because loads is going on. And we had the whole thing on Monday with Trump, and the other day with about Mark, you know who, and all them lot. And we know that's the takedown of the censoring, which will soon be the big media, but I guess we're going to have to wait for that one. But we all knew this was coming. It's funny how people go, nothing's happening, can't see nothing. Lo and behold, another marker was set, if you're into that. But I definitely was, and saw that as a marker. And then as I'm just looking around Instagram, different things, I still have a nosy at things. What uplifts me, because we all uplift each other, and that's what's good about the internet or platforms, is people will slag platforms off, oh, they're so bad, this, that and the other. Well, they're not. They've just been used against us, but we can use it to help people, and that's what we all do. Even if you've just got a platform where you just put your, whatever it is that you're doing, and it's positive, or your artwork, or just what you're doing in a day, but it's a positive message. That will help somebody. You don't know, sometimes someone could come across your platform, whether that be on Facebook, Instagram. People say, I haven't got Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, well, when that's took over by people who are good, that want good things, it's not going to be the way it was before with the big tech that were not good, if you get what I'm saying. You could be uplifting anyone by, you could be a quotey person, and you're just putting a lot of really nice quotes up on your wherever you are, and that may lift somebody, especially in these times now that we're going through. So remember to put nice things up, and this is what I'm saying. So the biggest thing that uplifts me is the beauty I see at the minute is, I'm sat here in my craft room / healing room / whatever it is, because it is everything, and with my artwork everywhere and this, that and the other, and I've got my fellow into painting, and he's got some really beautiful ideas, but I look around at other people all over the world, and I think one of the beautifulest things I'm seeing is people's creativity in any shape or form. Artwork, jewellery, books, sketchbooks, people writing books, people doing children's books, new designs in architecture. It doesn't matter what it is, it's all creative, because that's all we do. We came here to create. Gardens, people's beautiful gardens. Amanda, who sent me the beautiful homemade honey that she does for herself in a garden. How creative, beautiful, something that's beautiful to eat as well. Just the creativity of people, especially from 2020, when you got locked down, and it's like, right, what hobbies or gifts have you got that maybe you want to get back into? That I always talked about, do what you love and love what you do. And people may be looking away from the news and stuff, but even if they're not into whatever, they're just like, I'm sick of this news, it's negative, I'm going to go and do something productive and positive. Even that's just making stuff yourself, or whatever it is. The creativity I've seen is astounding. I just absolutely love it. And that's one of the things that keeps my vibes up, is if that many people are creating that much beautiful creativeness, it's an energy and it's a frequency, and a lot of it's light. It's not dark creativity. I've seen dark creativity, and we all know what that is. I've seen paintings that are very dark, and they've got kids in them, people called Podesta and stuff like that, and all that sort of that sort of dark energy. That's not artwork. Not to me, it's not. So yeah, just seeing the creativity in humanity is a beautiful thing. I had a dark energy with me one day last week. It was horrible, but I see. Yeah, I had it about 2 weeks ago. I did say this dark energy as soon as I shut my eyes, and I got rid of it by basically feeling the light shining it, saying that I stand with God, sending it a lot of love. It didn't like it, and a few other people have said that as well, because we know there's a like I say, I think it's the energy coming in a form, because it's trying to drag people back into 3D. It's trying to drag you down. It's trying to get you in the depressed sort of low vibing, drag you back down, make you feel miserable, get back into your old ways, energy, keep you in 3D, lock you down. And anybody who's listening, maybe listening now or after, hi good servant, and I think you were one of them as well. There's a couple of people who sent little coffee donations through PayPal. Thank you very much. For some reason, I cannot hit the email button where I used to hit it, and it used to go straight to my emails and let me email the person straight away to say thank you. So I've not been able to do it, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if something's been knocked off or whatever. So anybody out there who recently done that, and people who have done it ages ago, thank you very much, much appreciated. I just couldn't send an email. And you know who you are. I think there was a cafe, and there was and I think there was Crystal Tips, I think, and there was somebody else. There was a few other people. I know Good Servant was the other week's. Thank you very much. If you'd never get a thank you back, know that I am thank you. It's just because for some reason I can't get it on my phone. For some reason. It's a bit weird, but then again, is it weird? I don't know. So also, with all this energy going on, I pulled some cards up the other day. I'm about to pull some cards up now for you all. And it was really funny because I've been saying this for a long time. The first one that came up in my, I think it was Witch's Wisdom, was a spirit initiation. But we said we're in an initiation, and I'm going to read something out in a minute. Initiation, spirit. We've done a lot of initiation from the spirit realm. Remembrance. Are we remembering who we truly are? And the guidance, we're getting guided a lot by lots of different things in lots of different realms. So that says a tarot card guidance, which is funny because I'm just about to do it. But we're getting guidance in a lot of different realms. Thank you. So we are in initiation. And with that said, I'm just going to read something out that General Flynn put up. And I did throw it over on my community page. So I'm feeling very high vibrational this week. The other week was really weird. Never felt anything like it. Dead tired. If you saw me the other day when I got a bit dizzy on here and I sort of went like that. Paul, I think it is, off Prime Disclosure, who I watch now and again, always matches up to what I'm saying, has said about the quill and Q and quill and source, the German name for source, which I've said quite a few times, you've heard me say. And he said about I've heard a lot of people saying about vertigo as we ascend in consciousness. I nearly fainted the other day on camera. I felt a bit, I don't know if you remember, I sort of went, I feel a bit. But I'm going to play a little bit of that in a minute. But General Flynn said, and I love this because I think I put it up on my community page. I did. I'm going to read it out anyway. General Flynn. Hi, King. Yeah, there's lots of earthquakes all over the world because there's lots of, like, things happening, and, you know, it happens with Gaia as well and all that. Anyway, the future is so much brighter than people can imagine. Nothing about what we are going through is normal, and the reason for this, and the reason for that is this. We are on I can never say this word, the precipice, I can't say it, the precipice, yeah, you know, of a new era. This is why you are experiencing so many challenges. And it's funny because I've been seeing that in a lot of people around me, challenges with different things. Challenges. This is why you have been tested and trained. Well, what did I say with the initiation? It's like initiation. It's a test to see if you'd fall, to see if you'd stand up. We did get told with you-know-who ages ago. You can't tell the people, you've got to show them. They've also got to stand up. But if anyone gets what I'm saying, you know. This is why you have been tested and trained. The cabal had nearly unchallenged authority before this generation. All this is changing and we aren't going back. So we ain't going back to old ways, all the old, no. Keep this in mind whenever you struggle. These birth pains are not in vain. I friggin' love that. Birth pains. New Earth is going through the new birth. We're going through a new birth. That's why the energy seems so, all this stuff going on and people going on about different things. There's one of my other necklaces. Yeah, and I just love when General Finn put that out. I was like, come on, humanity. So remember that when you're struggling. It was brilliant. Then, before I do the cards, I just want to play a little bit of Paul. I think it's Paul from Prime Disclosure, if you've never checked his channel on YouTube. Because every time I just check in on it, I don't watch all of them. It's either what I've said before or totally linking up with the same thing. And he mentions the letter 17 and Quill, which I've said before is a German name for sauce. German name for sauce. Interesting that, isn't it? So let's go over and listen to a little bit of it where he just mentions it. And he's going on about vertigo and stuff like this. So that's that. Just going to put it on. Yeah, Mother Earth's old. And I've got an Earth Magic here. So I'm going to be reading a few cards, one of each hopefully, and see what we get today. Because I haven't done a few cards. I'm not taking my hair out, by the way. I was going to take it out, but why am I taking it out? I do love it. I seem to change my hair when I think things are going on. I've always done that. Change my hair up when I want to change something. And it's like, I'm not taking it out. They're still babies, and I actually think personally it suits me anyway. So I'm going to keep them in. I've just got to tidy it up. Still got to tidy it up. So I'm not taking them out. I was going to, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't know if you can see on the light on here. They are very colourful, and I've got different ones. And people are liking them, and I've got quite a few different ones, and they're just fun. Just fun. We've got to have positivity, fun things in life, man. Creating fun things. This one says sunshine. Creating fun things to wear, fun things to do, all sorts. So, yes. 10 people watching and 6 likes. Thumbs up, people. It all helps. Yeah. So, let me just get this at the beginning. Right. This is... This is Prime Disclosure.
Greetings, divine earth angelics of the 144. Happy new moon in Cancer, with the Sirius portal and the divine feminine dark moon energies aligning. We had a massive wave of 5D gamma photonic light flowing in. These came in as two 30 Hz amplitude waves and a 71 Hz in between them, creating a 3-3 portal and 37 into 73 heaven on earth codes. We also had a 17 Hz pulse coming in, the mirror of the 71. This is symbolic of Q, the quantum field, or Quelle, German for source. Also,
Q, quantum field, which I've always said, Quell, which is the German word for source. Do you remember I've said that? I've said it quite a few times. So when he said it today, I was like, boom, boom.
71.
Just say that again.
We had a massive wave of 5D gamma photonic light flowing in. These came in as two 30 Hz amplitude waves and a 71 Hz in between them, creating a 3-3 portal and 37 into 73 heaven on earth codes. We also had a 17 Hz pulse coming in.
Right, hang on, Finn's just asking me something. What? What?
I finished.
Right, do you want to do that then?
Hold on.
Right, can I just finish this off then and I'm going to come and look?
That's it.
What?
That's it.
No, you can't see. Right, just getting disturbed by Finn, so I think he wants to show us all. He's just been doing a massive painting. Come and show us all then. He's had a bit of the snots, but it's alright. He hasn't got the you-know one. So, we've changed our front room round. Right, is this a big painting? Are you going to carry... You can carry on all over this paper. That's what I put it there. This is Finn's big painting. Yeah?
It's like a dinosaur.
So are you going to carry on all along here?
I could have done it like that on this picture.
And then you can do this bit now, can't you?
Give me that.
You do the whole of the page. If you move these out of the way, then you've got all this to do. Yeah? Yeah, just move the chair up and then you can do it. Yeah?
Wait, I need to squeeze it in.
Don't put that paintbrush near that chair, please. Right.
I've not used that one.
Right, Mum's just going to do a card reading while you're finishing that off, yeah?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't even know what you're going to paint now.
Well, you don't know what you're going to paint now. So yeah, we was sat there doing that, so that's why I thought, oh, come on, quickly. Why is doing that? Now we go and finish the rest of it off. It's a big piece of toilet roll, it's not toilet roll, a big piece of wallpaper spread across the table so we can just paint across it all. So I'll go and check on that in a minute. Love the necklace, I may add that to my bracelet and ankle bracelet if I may. Oh yeah, Julie, was it you over on my Instagram that I'm doing got to do the ankle bracelet for that and that? Yeah. I'll take note. Right, let's play that again. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, Julie, yeah. No, that's fine. I'm going to put some more pictures of the ones I've actually got. I've got mine on today. Yeah. One's gone, but yes. Right, let's get on with this before Finn comes back in.
Mirror of the 71. This is symbolic of Q, the quantum field, or Quelle, German for source. Also 7117, the 77 portal, with an 11 gateway in the middle, connected with the vortex, heart center, and a still magnetic light in the center, which is everywhere. Today is also a 9-9 portal of destiny on the Mayan calendar, being Kin 207, blue crystal hand. Kin 207 opened the Ascension portal on the solstice, December 21st, 2021.
What about Cyrus energy as well?
The frequency harmonic of our planetary evolutionary shift. And today, when I was shopping at the market, my total bill was $20.12, synchronic with this timeline gateway merge with the great day of the new time. With these source codes flowing in from the great central sun, we are being activated in the deepest, most profound ways. In this great shift of consciousness, the Christos within is being shaken awake, and synchronically Pachamama is going through a great shaking with over 346 M1.5 or greater earthquakes all over this realm. The most powerful today was a 6.1 in Indonesia on the Ring of Fire, another 7 code of the Great Mystery. As we rise into the glory of a new dawn, as the Golden Age transmissions keep downloading into our sacred vessels, which are containers for the heavenly frequencies, our DNA codons are being upgraded into the 5D crystalline codes of 144 of the new Earth resonance. Aho, 222 flowing in. We had many earthquakes again today in Nevada and California. This morning starting with a 3.0 Smith Valley, Nevada, then a 3.241 Chile, South America, Andes Mountains, Kundalini of Pachamama, 5.2 Smith Valley, 4.33630 South Sandwich Islands, 4.7 Chile, Attic Valley, Nevada, Tonga, 5.0. These energies will help us anchor into it. This new moon may be really shaking things up in your life. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. It's the divine feminine. If you have karmic wounds around the feminine, these energies may be pulling them up for you to heal at this time. It's a great time to work on your connection with your mother or any sisters you may have. Cancer is also the only sign ruled by the moon. That makes this new moon extra powerful.
Which is funny because a lot of people I know at the minute are having things with their mother. Even me, I get that, but yeah.
We're going to be feeling these energies a little extra. Cancer is a master manifester that is incredibly intuitive. You may be feeling more open emotionally or even more empathic. If you're picking up on other people's feelings or emotions, make sure you're doing more energy clearing work. If you're feeling over emotional, know you're meant to channel it into something positive. Expect an increase in
channel it into something positive. I channel it into my art or something. I just go off and think I've got to go and do something. Instead of, this is what I'm saying about creativity. Instead of thinking, oh my God, go and channel your energy somewhere else or go and put it into something and something positive. That was some little bag charms that I'm going to be doing. Cute as well. It's creativity going on here.
synchronicity right now. Make sure you're really reading the signs. They may come to you through things you're hearing, seeing, or in your dreams. This Cancer new moon is all about self-care and doing some cleansing. Make sure your home and energy is really clean and clear.
Which is right, because I need to cleanse this house. Indigo was saying to me the other day, and I said it definitely needs cleansing. Definitely needs cleansing.
It's a great time to do some energy work and saging. Tonight's Cancer new moon is also extra powerful for setting intentions and manifesting. It's a great time to make a crystal grid. This can help you harness the energies of the new moon. It's very important that you're really taking care of yourself right now. Expect the upgrades to really continue this month.
Take care of
July
yourself
is also an
now.
amazing month for seeing shooting stars and meteors from sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter, completion with the new moon. Energetic shifts, including magnetic field adjustments, have been strong during this open stargate. This week is amplified with the completion of the eclipse solstice passage, which ends with the new moon this Friday, 6:17 p.m. PDT. It's also the completion of your first opening for July. Solar flares are active this day, Schumann spikes as well. Plus there are quakes in the Mono Lake, California area again, where the star...
Right, hang on one more minute. Sorry, he's just asking me how to make grey, but he hasn't got black and white. So yeah, go and check Prime Disclosure out anyway, because I'm not playing all of that. But right. So where's that then? What's the date anyway? Where am I? Yeah, so new moons and full moons and stuff coming up. But anyway, that was Paul. Yeah, so I said you've got to, get out there, 17. And put your energy into something else. So I will be doing some lovely bag charms as well. But anyway, I'm going to do a reading so I can get this done and go and tidy up and that before Finn comes back in. So let's do some overall energy with the Light Seers Tarot. There's something else I want to say. Oh yeah, before I start, I'll just give these a bit of a shuffle. So I'm not counting what's coming out, like that one's just fell. Give the energy a bit of a shuffle. So last night, me and my fella watched the new Black Widow, the film, The Avengers. Oh my God. Spoiler alert, close your ears. I just want to say, free will was mentioned in there. Something in the sky that was up there because it was controlling down here, and I'm like, what's that, like Skynet or something? There was a baddie in it called Draco or Draco or something. I was like, I'm going to be fella, I'm the worst person to sit with through a film. I'm going, yeah, oh yeah, all the women in it that got turned into like women super soldiers, and they got took from being a kid and they got split from the fat bit of trauma going. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, and they had to go to this thing called the Red Room. I was like. And then we found him at the end of it going, that was a really rubbish film. I was going, that was really good. Anyway, just going to say Black Widow, Avengers film. If you haven't seen it, the story about her, very telling. Very telling, put your fingers in your ear if you don't want to listen to it now, about the mind control and how they got people to come out of the mind control. I'm like, yeah, it sounds a bit like the boop, 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 boop. So, just putting that out there. Putting that out there. But anyway, let's get the energy in. Sorry. See what we get the energy over the next few days, or how people have been feeling, but there we go. Oh, the world. The world. Well, I tell you what, there's a new world coming. There's a new way coming. We are going to be bringing this new world in. I love that. Number 21 is 3. You are the world. Your own world, your own universe. I love a dress full of different colours. Flower of life in the middle. New things coming in. And just because that is with the, I would say, the cosmic law coming in, you know, like we said, think this can't be stopped, because when the cosmic law is in with it, there's no stopping it. Joy, completion, joy, wholeness. That's why obviously she stood in a circle with the serpent, because it's whole. When we all go back to being whole, love, achievement, happiness, endings, abundance, success, new levels of consciousness. Boom. Literally traveling the world. We'll be traveling the universe, but that new levels of consciousness, that is what's happening. And when we come to the heart, and that's green as well, green energy, see the source energy coming in, because we're connected, as above, so below. When we go back to the heart, the new levels of consciousness is going to be so beautiful that there's no denying the world's going to be different, because it can't be the same as before. Because if you're always in the heart about everything, nothing can be, I mean, it's going to be beautiful. And when people come to that connection, nothing can stop it. So I would say again, going into this new week coming up, hold your light in your world and your universe. Nothing outside of you. You hold your light, shine it, shine it, shine it. The more you bring that in, the more connected you will be with God, source, energy, quell, yo. Anyway, that was that. And then the next one, seeing as we're talking about energy, because I do readings more off that, is 7, the 7 Oracle of Energies, my favourite number. 7 heavens, 7 rays, 7 colours of the rainbow, 7 chakras in within us, even though we know there's more. Right, let's see. These have not been out for a while. Let's give them a bit of a shuffle. Shuffle. Let's see if I can do this without a table. Oh. There we go. Tender embrace, 22. Divine, feminine, that tender embrace, caring, nurturing. Doesn't mean we're feisty as well and we can fight like a warrior. There's a butterfly for transformation. There's beautiful energies of the elephant. Tender embrace. Let me see what it is in this actual deck. But that is beautiful, because everyone needs an embrace. A tender embrace is so powerful if you know if it's real. Right, hang on 1 minute. Oh God. Okay. Wait for that in a minute. Get an orange. Ah, distractions. It's alright, just have to listen to a message a minute. So, yeah, and the beautiful, we've got red and blue there, masculine and feminine, tender embrace as well. And what I will say is, I'm so glad that I found somebody that may not be on the lines of into everything I'm into, but would never stop me talking on here about what I want to talk about. You know, I would never be fearful of going, oh my God, I'm talking on YouTube, he might be able to see what I'm talking about, he might not be into that bit of it, but no, I'm free to do what I want, and I would anyway, because it's free will, and someone has to be loving you unconditionally of what you might and might not be into. You know, if they know you're a good person and they know your true intentions, it shouldn't matter. And I'd never give up something that I really love just because someone else wasn't. I'm not saying my boyfriend is, but just because he isn't, you know, he wouldn't stop me. But, you know, anyway, I don't know what waffling on about now. 22. Key concepts: compassion, warm-hearted care for self and others, sensitivity and empathy, benevolence and kindness. Put your hand on your heart and breathe deeply. Inhale the sense of gratitude, always giving gratitude. Now, how you feel. Keep doing this, tuning into the world around you, others you know, and even those who you don't know. Can you feel compassion for them? Compassion is an emotion of tenderness, and sensitivity is a feeling of benevolence and reverence, is it? As you stand witness to the suffering of the world, now is the time to reduce the pain and focus on compassion in all areas of your life. Today, do something deliberately kind for another. Even looking a stranger in the eye and smiling can make a world of difference. And that's what I said at the beginning with, if you're on a platform, Facebook, whatever it is, doesn't really matter what sort of things you're putting out. Make sure you're putting loving things out as well, because someone could be having a shit day that day, but you've gone and said something there or on the bus or wherever it is, or looked at someone and smiled when they really needed that smile. Maybe they're sick of seeing people gloomy, do you know what I mean? So be aware, conscious. The questions to ask now are: where do I need to be kinder and gentler? How can I serve? In what capacity can I be in alignment with the solution to the suffering of the world? Could it be that you need to be more compassionate towards yourself? That's another big thing. Is one of the biggest things is, it is being compassionate against others, but the biggest thing people find hard is being compassionate to yourself, because you think that you've got to give everything away because it's service to others. That also means yourself, and that's one of the biggest things that people forget about is, as we all say, you can't be on a plane and it's going down. If you do not put that breathing apparatus on first, you can't help your family. So you know. Hi Nathan, how are you? How's little one? Could it be that you need to be more compassionate to yourself? When you accept yourself, you can bring more loving energy to others. Today, make a commitment to practice self-compassion. Release yourself from the burdens of perfection. Allow yourself the grace to be human. And then do the same for others. It's not your job to tell others how to express themselves, even if you don't like the way the world behaves. Today, be kind for no reason at all and watch miracles arise. And that's a big thing there about, it's not your job to tell people how to express themselves. That's why I just said before, I'm lucky that my boyfriend isn't into everything I'm into, but he will allow me to express the way I need to express, especially on here. And, you know, there's been people on YouTube that felt the right that they had to tell me how I shouldn't be expressing myself. But I'm just being me expressing myself. So no one's there. You are not there to tell someone how to express themselves. Express yourself. Anyway, that was that one. Because I don't want to be here because Finn will be here too long, because Finn will be asking me to look at his picture in a minute. We're going to have a magic of the unicorns, because the unicorn energy was actually mentioned in Paul, the Prime Disclosure channel. Unicorn energy, the fun unicorn. I call it childlike, beautiful energy, pure energy. Let's see what we can get. How can we be in pure, beautiful, childlike energy this week coming? Oh, there we go. Enter the magic. Live in the now. Seize the moment. Boom. It's all about the now, as we know. Too many people live in the past. Too many people are moaning. Can't see it. You know, oh, well, when I get to that bit in the future, I'll be happy. No, it's all about the now and what you do now. And what you do now, what you work upon now, will come in the future. So this is where what you focus on now, do, say, and speak, will manifest in the future. So it is all about the now. Love that picture, and it's number 6. And she is at her solar plex, which we all should be working on, chakra. You know, really feel in there. Have time to take out for yourself, to meditate, to be in the now, and see what you want in the world, but put the feeling to it. put the feeling to it. You must feel it within you, in your heart, that heart energy of what it is. Keep doing that quite a few times a day. We're going to go for some earth magic because we can't forget about Gaia, and she's going through her birthing pains as we are too, because we are in sync with Gaia. My vibes get recharged watching Dolly. Oh, thank you. My vibes get recharged on the 17 and 9 divine 17 source. With you lot in chat and anyone else that I'm seeing that, you know, this is why I say we vibe off each other, which is brilliant, because we help each other. If someone goes down, meaning their energies go down a bit, they'll go and find someone who brings them up. If mine dips a bit, I'll go and find something that picks me up. That's how it works. Receiving and giving and receiving. Cards turned over, I think. Did it turn? Yeah. What's this peeking out? See there? Unfoldment. Which, with the painting again, this little painting, which I've shown many a time, which is still for sale, and it is a bit like a tarot card. Remember this one? It's called The Unfolding, and it's signed 2020, Welcome to the Great Awakening. The Unfolding of You. It is a woman because it's the divine feminine, but it's just unfolding. You're unfolding and the layers are coming out, beautiful things. We unfold into a beautiful flower. About 10 minutes, Finn. Let's do a couple more off the earth energies. Hi, Elle. Yeah. Just a passing smile does what it does. Oh. Shape shifting. Shape shifting. A lot of people like looking at clouds, and you'll see things in the clouds that are shape shifting. But shape shifting, I get the feeling of we're all beginning to shape shift into new energies and become new people and shift. Where some people can't shift, they want to stay how they were before, and they're scared, and they don't want the bubble bursting, and they don't want to let go. You know, shape shifting to me in this moment in time is like we can shift into another dimension and start doing other things and let go of the stuff before, and we just get used to it, and then that becomes the sort of new normal. If you get what I'm saying. Some people won't be able to do that. They won't be able to let go. Maybe that's why some people are going, because they just can't let go of the old way. We're shaping, we're moulding. The new earth, 3 have just come out. So we've got Vision Quest, where we are all on a vision quest. You do use your visions to do it as well. Vision Quest, Harmony, we are coming into harmony. More and more, the more we come into harmony, the easier this comes. And there's a T. Missed a T. And we've got innocence. Well, childhood. Well, some, childhoods were stolen. The innocence of a child has been stolen, we know, with certain stuff. I also see that as God's children. See the ray of light coming down, the innocence. If you think about it, we're all innocent in a sense of there's certain things going on now in the world, whether people believe or see what they do or don't see, even with these people are innocent, they don't know. They've been lied to like many of us have, so you've got to look at it from compassion that way. People go mad and people are frustrated, but really, they're just as innocent as everybody else, as in the ones who truly don't know, not the ones who are part of it and know certain things, the ones who truly don't know. And they're only doing what they think's right, so, you can't be in anger about that. Activation, we're getting activated everywhere. And you see the waters and this wind energy blowing. The waters, watch the water. Storms are coming, but that, we're getting a lot of activation, you could say. Spirit, cosmic activation, veils activation going on there, pushing us along. But there's lots of activations. I don't know if anyone else has been feeling faint, like I said the other day with Paul, the guy from Prime Disclosure, was saying vertigo, and that's part of it. When I went a bit dizzy the other day on camera, But there you go. And what I'm going to do now is asking the cards is given at the end, but I'm going to do a self-care card because this is still all about self-care. So let's see. Watch the water, yeah. Hi, Revel. Oh, there we go. We've got 3. At number 17, which is at what I'm about to do in a minute, and that's what Finn's doing. If you've just tuned in, we showed Finn doing his massive painting, which I might show you in a minute. 17, create art. If you don't know what to do, go and relax doing something. Go and get creative. Remember what you like doing and put your energy into something else. Number 10 is clear your energy field. I had to do a bit of that the other day, and I'm about to do it with the house as well. Saging, playing 432 hertz music, and tuning forks if you've got them. I've got them, they work as well. And number 11 is connect with crystals, which I will be doing at some point because I'll be making some new crystal jewellery. So connect with crystals. So we've got that. And then the last one I'm going to do, made it. Hi, organic intelligence, everybody who's into that. Yeah, I'm about to go soon, so you just made it. Just going to do asking it is given. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell us. See what that realm wants to tell us. Ooh, I'm going to drop the whole deck then. So I'm not doing it on the table. What do we need to know? Oh, and it's just 2 have just jumped out, and it is when I reserve the thought, I reserve the condition. Brilliant. When I reserve the thought, I reserve the condition. There is no condition, so there is no condition, so serve that you cannot reserve. If by choosing different thoughts, however, choosing different thoughts requires focus and practice, and it does. That's why you have to work on it. If you continue to focus as you have been, to think as you have been, and to believe as you have been, then nothing in your experience will change. This is what I say at the beginning. If you're carrying the same routine or the same practice or the same thought that you're never going to get anywhere, nothing's going to happen, or you're not abundant because you have lack of this and lack of that, you will stay in that thought. Hi, Rainbow Wizard. And nothing will change because you're staying in the old thought patterns. Why don't you just test by thinking differently every day? That's why I said about the intention bracelets with the bells on. When you hear that bell, try and remember to change your thoughts up when you start going into a different old thought pattern. The next one is, again, my attention to it invites it in. Your intention to whatever it is invites that in. So if your intention is thinking of something not very good, it's going to invite it in. As we say, what you focus on, you bring in. As I've said to here before, and that's why there was a lot of people a while back coming at me, not feeling in very good energy because what they were focusing on was me and not themselves. Every thought that you have given your attention to expands and becomes bigger part of your vibrational mix. Whether it's the thought of something you want or a thought of something you do not want, your attention to it invites the essence of it into your experience. Again, I know people around me that they think too much on the negative and then wonder why that thought's still there or something's coming in, because the universe thinks you want it. Whatever you think the most on all the time, every day, the universe wants to give you more of it because it thinks that because you're thinking about it all the time, that's what you want. If you don't want it, don't think about it every day of the minute of the day. Change up and think of something else. Yes, it's hard because things and people and stuff sort of get in the way to try and put you off, and you've got to remember to go back to that. And we all do it. I was doing it the other week. I just really couldn't bother the other week at all. That was the energy that I was in, and I'm not normally in the energy, but I know there's a lot of dark energies about. So that was that. I might just do one more out of the Lightseers Tarot, just for the end of it. But, and I was going to say about football, as big Rainbow Wizards here. I am going to be watching football tomorrow. I'm not a football person. I'm not really chuffed that they take the knee, but we know why they take the knee, and it's not what people think it is because there's an agenda behind it. But apart from that, my mum said, I'm even going to watch it because it was like years ago. We've got that card again. Oh my God. But yes, the energy of what's coming with this football match tomorrow, I believe we're going to win. And I believe, because the morale of the people in the times that we're in at the minute, especially if we do, there won't be anyone distancing, do you know what I mean? When, I believe we're going to win. It's going to be a good game. And the morale of England will be up there. Do you know what I mean? And that energy will not be able to stop a lot of people. And can you imagine? They're not going to be distancing, they're going to be jumping around of it. So, But that morale of the energy of what is needed will be brilliant. That's all I'm saying. So I will be watching it. And the card that came out the other day, again, is the King of Wands. Again, boom. The strength of a lion, the action, because that's the colour red, that's what it is. Yes, it's the wand, and yes, it's a crown on top with the fire, the passion that lies within you, but it's the go-get. Whatever you want, the go-get, remembering what you do want, putting the action behind it. Manifestations come in, but they also come in with the action, like stuff I'm doing now that I really still want to push and probably didn't put enough action into it. No matter what, I'm still going to be pushing that forward no matter what I'm doing. It's always going to be there. You've got to keep working on your dreams, but it's the action. Yeah, the lion. So it is the action, and the lion is saying, put the action behind it. Don't be scared, because it's the fear that normally takes you away from putting an action in something. With me as well. Pushing something forward, not being scared of asking people or things. And I just found out the other day as well, this isn't the thing that I've just found out yesterday, which I'll tell you about in a bit, but just found out a friend who wanted to manifest something has got a little shop, and she's going to be doing a lot of, and I'll plug it when she has opened, beautiful things there that she was doing. She got herself a tiny little shop, and I may be having a little shelf in there just to sell some of my jewellery bits on and cards, just to, vent a little shelf on there, which is beautiful, because she's a beautiful person as well. And if she does end up watching this, because she does sometimes, thank you very much. So I've got, I can put a few things in there. And that's helping people out, helping each other out, and that's the way the world should be. We all need to be positive and believe in ourselves. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Ultimate, I'll just call you Ultimate. But yeah, we do. And that card came up the other day. And then on the back of this deck is beautiful, is 3, working together, working to build something ground up. Remember I said the towers are falling, but we're going to build it back up, helping each other. You keep going and we build up and we build back up again. But you have to put the action behind the thing that you're actually bringing in. I think some people think out there, you just sit there and you vision and you feel and it manifests. Yeah, but you still have to put action behind things. You still have to sit there and do that and put the action behind that as well. But action. We can all be the queens and kings of our passions, but you actually have. That's why it makes me laugh when people get jealous of other people that are doing things, and they're like, oh, they may have got something like, say for instance, my friend who's got the shop. Some people could be like, oh, I'm jealous of that person because they've done that. Well, why be jealous? That person's put the energy and the action and the hard work to go and do that and get it, whatever that is. So you shouldn't be jealous. They're just the people who normally say things like that because they haven't put any effort into doing anything, and they just want to, be nasty to other people that have gone and done something while they're sat on their ass. Yes. So, so we've got soul family, and so, when people are like that with other people, it's not the other people, it's the people. Those people that are jealous of other people is because there's something within them that they haven't done or don't like, so they project on others, as we all know, because that's what happens. It's never the other person, it's them. And Rainbow Wizard, Big Rainbow Wizard has just put the hippie trinkets, my, what is it? I can't even think. Instagram page up. For anyone who wants to go over there and check out what I'm doing with these beautiful little necklaces that I'm doing at the minute. The colour may not be showing up on here properly yet. I can't show you one that I've packaged because that indigo's got, because it's sealed. But yes, I'm doing a few more things. I'm just about to go and tidy up now. Where did I put that? I've got some little, like I said, purse and bag charms coming as well. And it's all positive. It's all positive. Sun's coming out. It's getting warm in here, so I'm going to go now. If you prefer to be. Yeah, exactly. So the sun's coming out. I'm going to go with that, and I'm going to say have a beautiful weekend. If you're watching football tomorrow, which I will be doing, oh my god, for the energy of it and everything, have a beautiful day and be excited. But remember, when we go down, we come back up. We've got to stay back in that light. Just get back in it, and everything's going to be all right. We're in this together. There's big things happening, as a lot of us know. Some people don't want to research to know. That is fine. But a lot of us do, and we know we've just got to get back on it, hold the light, do the things that you love. And again, Amanda, thank you so much for your beautiful homemade honey. She's got her own bees, and she can't actually come into chat because we don't know what happened, but it's another YouTuber that has made this beautiful honey for me, and we've had some, and I'm going to enjoy that thoroughly. So I'll ask her if she's actually selling this, and I'll let you all know, because it is nice to I think it says, I'll have to ask her, Art by Lily. I think this is one of her granddaughters, I think, or daughter. Age 7, I think it says. I'm sure it says 7. That'll just make me laugh if it's 7 because of the number 7. It says down here. So I'm going to ask her, because if you are Amanda's Honey, so nice. Yeah, if she's got a YouTube channel. I think it's called Amanda's Garden and Bee Garden or something. I'll have to ask because I can't remember, but. And it's funny because I'm subscribed to it, but it's not come up. This is why it's great to, support small businesses, people that are being creative in so many different ways that you can get your stuff from. You know, to support other people that are real people creating stuff. Soul-made, handmade, homemade, whatever. So that's beautiful. I think I'm going to try that on a bit of toast in a minute. I haven't had it on anything. I've had a little bit in my tea. Yeah, again, the other week I was getting a bit confused about different things and what should be doing, and it's like, just do what you're doing, Janine. Just keep doing what you're doing, or Dolly, whatever you want to call me. Keep doing what you're doing, what feels right in the moment, because the moment could change again, but just do what you think is right in the moment. Yes, and like I said, I've got more jewellery designs coming. I'm going to be doing some more soldering and stuff. These were little gemstone earrings that were soldered. That takes a bit of time. I'm going to be doing some keychains, because there was one. Where's the one? Keychains I did a bit ago. If anyone remembers the long keychains I did a bit ago, they were really pretty. And then there were some new ones that I was going to do with these that I did with these twigs. Like I said, I've got a bag charm there. But there's some new bits coming. There's some new bits of jewellery there. So I'm going to get on, because this room needs tidying up yet again. I'm going to have a piece of toast with Amanda's beautiful honey on it with a cup of tea. Oh, well, let's go and see what Finn did, actually, before we go. Because he did do a massive piece of artwork on a piece of... if you've got kids, just get it was an old roll in the attic of wallpaper. I'm just showing everyone your picture. Yeah. I think he's finished it. Right, so this is Finn's picture. I think we're honing SpongeBob SquarePants. I just knocked that over.
I'm trying to draw Patrick's
So that's Patrick's house.
I'm trying to,
Is that SpongeBob?
I ran out of that.
Oh, is that where's SpongeBob SquarePants? Is that his house?
Yeah.
Is that SpongeBob?
I tried to draw him, but I couldn't get
Have we got rainbows going on again?
Yeah.
What's the... Oh, we got a dinosaur. I can see the dinosaur.
So, the dinosaur thing there,
Yeah.
it's supposed to look like this.
Oh, that dinosaur's that. It does look like that dinosaur. I can see it there.
And the purple and the red and the green.
Ooh. What have you got on your arm?
Oh, yeah, I've got this one.
Did
I
that-
wonder got bit by a dog.
Oh, yes, you did. So, you've got your rainbow going on. Yeah,
Got
you
bit
did.
by a dog.
You did. You did. Right, that's beautiful. I'm going to come in a minute. So we did a big painting on a massive piece of wallpaper that you can just use. And I'm going to go now because it's going to start. It's going to start. So, you're going to say bye-bye?
Bye.
Bye. Right, Finn, don't do that because you're going to knock it over. Don't do that, please. See, you're knocking everything over now. Kids. Right, have a great weekend. Football tomorrow. Let's see what happens. And I will see you next week. Bye. I am boiling.